Hello Sujay and Anand. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, you are going to share your NPTEL experience. First of all, introduce by yourself.
Right. Thank you for having us here. My name is Sujay Mohanty, and my friend here is Anandan Mukherjee. We are both students of Electronics and Communication Engineering in our final year of BTech.
Okay. From where are you? Matlab your native place. From which state
So
you
basically, I
are?
am from Mumbai,
Okay.
And
Maharashtra,
I'm from Assam.
and
And I'm from Assam.
Okay. Then you are studying in electronics engineering, both of you.
Yes.
yes.
How you got that branch? Matlab you are interesting branch or like just you are going with your friends?
So the thing is that we were both. I was particularly interested in computer science engineering, and electronics was something which gave me a flavor of both computer science and also the technical
Yeah.
electronic part of how these equipments work. So this was how I ended up choosing this.
Yes. What about Anand bhai?
I think that's the same. I mean, we both met during that period when we were trying to figure out which branch to choose. And that is how we became friends as well. So we both have the same ideology that we wanted to do computer science, but we also wanted to know the hardware part as well. So electronics was a pretty good match for us.
Yes, okay. Let's come to our main topic. How you heard
Yeah.
about the NPTEL and SWAYam website?
So NPTEL swayam is something that we've been doing for the last 4 to 5 semesters. We've
Yes,
enrolled in more than 10 to 12 courses. Actually, that was something that we had been offered from our university as supplement for our courses. So basically,
okay,
credits
okay.
taken on NPTEL could be transferred to our degrees, and
Yes,
so that is how I ended up starting this entire journey.
okay. It will be beneficial for you in your academics or else just for knowledge purpose you are writing NPTEL exam.
So actually, a mixture of both. So actually, NPTEL courses obviously done by some of the best professors across the country,
Yes,
and also they are the kind of information that we get, latest stuff. So a lot of help in also learning these technologies, and also we had that opportunity to have our credits transferred in our university.
yes, yes. Because it is obviously conducted by the IITs and IIMs.
Right, right, right.
Then, for which courses you have took the NPTEL course? Matlab, can you briefly explain courses one by one? You are telling that you
Sure. So
are
I have personally taken NPTEL course for Introduction to Internet of Things, for
okay.
cloud computing, social networks, joy of computing, programming in Java, some non-CS courses also like intellectual property, entrepreneurship essentials. So mixture of a lot of courses, a lot of
Yeah,
different professors, different IITs, different sort of learning. So
yeah.
wholesome experience for sure.
Can you briefly explain course by course briefly? Matlab, what is the paper difficulty in the examination and about the assignments you have given before the examination?
Right, right, right. So what happens is from the very beginning. So there are 12 weeks for most of these courses. So there are two options. There are 8-week courses and 12-week courses. So these are
Yes.
courses which are 12 weeks. So what happens is the entire syllabus is divided across the 12 weeks,
Okay.
and each week you have some course content in terms of videos from these professors from IITs and ITs. Then you complete those videos, and the assignment sets that are there at the end, so they are completely based on the week content, the content
Yes,
which is given
correct.
for that week. So going through, if someone ends up going through each lecture for each of the weeks, revises them, and then does the assignments, so that actually completes your preparation for the final exam. So from what I've understood over so many courses is that your final exams are, a lot of the focus is given on the assignments because the course is very lengthy, there are a lot of stuff.
Yes, correct.
So those assignment sets become a very integral part of your preparation, even during the preparation phase and also during your revision phase.
Yes,
So
you're
those
correct.
assignment questions, and so what happens is you have your own assignment set. If by some means you can get in more assignment sets, so each of these courses have different editions, right?
Yes,
One
right.
course is conducted this semester, it gets repeated next semester, so there are a lot of different assignment sets. So if you get that curated content and you use that for revision, so then most of the questions in the final exams are along the same lines as the assignment questions. So there's
Yes,
a
you
lot
are
of help that
exactly.
comes in.
You are exactly correct. You have took
Right.
the blockchain and its application course, and it is
Uh,
obviously not. It is theory subject or practically they are teaching in SWAYAM website.
Unfortunately, I think Anandan is the one who's taken the blockchain course.
Yes, Anand bhai, can you please
Yeah. So
elaborate this
the
course?
blockchain course is somewhat theoretical. They have mainly discussed about the core principles of blockchain instead of the main implementation part. because the main implementation part will go into the depths of coding that takes years of experience.
Yes,
So what they have basically tried to do is build that foundation first, where students can understand what is blockchain. Of course, they have talked about some coding principles as well, but initially it is about making students understand what is actually blockchain. We have a very
yeah.
basic and a vague understanding of blockchain, right? And one of the things that NPTEL excels at is providing very good value to students for making them understand the core concepts. So
Yes,
even this in this course as well, the core concepts are highly delved into.
yes, they are making the basics strong.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Uh, then next you can discuss about the discrete mathematics.
Oh, discrete
Discrete.
mathematics was one of the very good course. So that was by
Yeah.
Professor Iyengar from IIT Roper, and he's covered each and every concept that comes in discrete mathematics from a very basic level. So, someone who does not have a lot of experience even in mathematics can actually get into this course, and from a very basic understanding can develop very complicated concepts such as permutation, combination, graphs, and all those complicated from the very base. So I think that's a course that I would really recommend people to take.
Yeah, so many people are saying that like cloud computing and IoT, same as the discrete mathematics, because the mathematics is a subject where we need to do a lot of practice. We need
Right.
to practice as well as in the NPTEL, or just we need to go through the theory of the discrete mathematics.
Oh, discrete mathematics, from what I understood, is that a lot of focus is also given into solving the problems. So, obviously, understanding the concept is of primary importance, but
Uh,
also being able to apply those concepts in different types of questions, different settings, being able to understand how that would get into this particular problem. So, that was also very important. There's a need for practice for those sorts of examinations.
okay. While coming to the in programming side, you have took the programming in Java course. In that programming
Right.
course, we need to learn the DSA or basic concepts of coding, or just we need to focus on the theory.
Oh, actually, programming in Java was a basic introduction towards programming in Java only. So basically, all aspects of Java programming were covered. So data structures is, I think, a core that is separately offered, and that is when you have understood the basic fundamentals of programming. So basically, a lot of importance in that course was given into understanding the different syntax, the different introductory statements, combining in with JDBC, and those sorts of things. So basically, understanding different parts of Java. And once you have a firm grasp on that, you can take the advanced courses which go delve into data structures and algorithms.
Next, you can briefly discuss about the an introduction to artificial intelligence, because so many people are saying that it is too difficult course. They are unable to understand the topics while the lecturers are explaining also. Can you briefly explain about that?
Right. So the Introduction to Artificial Intelligence was a course by Professor Mossam from IIT Delhi, and from what I understand, he has a very firm grasp about the topic. So obviously, there's a requirement to have a basic understanding of how algorithms work. But apart from that, I think going into the course, if you follow the lectures very clearly and concisely, and you take your notes and you try and understand. Also, these are courses wherein just looking at the video is not sufficient. Obviously, you need to do a lot of thinking on your own, need to have a brief understanding of how BFS works, DFS works, and basic algorithmic understanding, not coding that per se, but having a basic understanding of how these basic algorithms works would obviously help when getting into these course. And I think Professor Mossam has taken a very interesting view of how these softwares work. So the initial weeks are a bit easy, but once you get into the further weeks, you need
Yes.
some sort of background reading also is required, right?
You are exactly. Now, where you have completed all these courses according to the
Right.
NPTEL 12 weeks. For preparation, which website you had chosen for the preparation, and what is the way you have followed for the preparation?
So right, actually, what happened was when we I was going through all these courses, the content. So I was making notes for these subjects, right? So I was having a something like 50, 60 pages of notes, and just before the exam, it becomes very difficult to go through each and every point. And so what happened was there was a need, just like when we are doing our competitive exam preparation, there's a lot of importance that is also stressed on solving questions. So our primary source of questions were the assignments, but when we had our own set of assignments, so 12 weeks, 10 questions, so there were like 120 questions.
Yes,
So
correct.
when we are looking at 120 questions, that becomes a bit short for such an important exam.
Yes,
So
correct.
what we did was we were in need for other assignment sets.
Yes,
So there was
as
this
my
website,
1 minute, 1 minute. As my friend
right,
was
right.
discussing about the one website that you had gone through your preparation, that is NPTEL Hub. How was the website and what is the benefit from the website?
Oh, I'm sure Anandan can talk about that.
Yeah, so we, when we were giving the exams, we found that there's a critical need for students to get more exam-centric questions to for their practice.
Yes,
And that was the case with me as well, that I wanted to practice more questions, but practicing the questions were just not there because NPTEL and swayam, these are new concepts that are coming in India, so previous year questions are not available.
yes,
So
that is
that
correct.
is why we started, yeah, so that is why we started NPTEL Hub, where we try to provide curated assignment sets from previous year to students, which we ourselves used as well.
Yes,
And so our main motive was to provide students assignment sets which they can practice from for the exams.
yes,
So students, at the end of the day, students want to get marks for the exams, and for getting marks, you need practice. And so for that practice, you need questions, and those
yes,
assignment sets come in handy for those questions.
yes, yes, exactly. Then you please share your screen and once you can show the website.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so this is the website that we have launched. And
Okay.
our main motto is to empower your NPTEL journey, where we try to provide you with more materials so that you can study for the examinations.
Yes, exactly.
And so we have courses in Internet of Things, cloud computing, Java, Python, joy of computing with Python. And what we have done is we have also done the pricing in such a way that it is very affordable. And if you increase the number of users that want to access the courses, the price goes down. So
Yes,
this
that
is,
is
for
So basically, a
example, joy
group
of
of
computing.
friends can take it together.
Yeah, so a group of friends can take it together. So if you have friends like me and Sujay, we took the
yes,
exams together. So we have you also have friends in your colleges.
yes,
So for
correct.
that we have done this variable pricing. And so, for example, Joy of Computing Python is a very popular course. It's Python. Everybody loves Python. And
Yes,
here you can see that if you are one user for three sets, it is just 179, and the price will keep on decreasing as the number of users increase. So if you have friends who want to join in and they want to prepare with you as well, the price will obviously go down. And
So here,
so we are providing.
when we are referring to one set, so one set means a total of 120 questions across 12 weeks. So one set will have 10 questions from first week, 10 questions from second week,
yes,
and across
exactly.
the 12 weeks, 120 questions. So three
Once,
sets would mean three unique sets for 120 questions each.
okay. Please once open any one set and show that how it will be because so many members are saying that it is fake, like something. Please you can show them and it is genuine. They will believe that if we show it.
Yeah. So do you want me to show the assignment directly?
Yes, directly show anyone course
I think
assignment.
one of the assignments can be shown.
Yes, anyone assignment open and one show because the
Just a
appearance is
second.
the main important and a good thing.
Yes. No, I understand that.
Right.
That was one of the things, that transparency is one of the things that we also want to have in our website as well.
Yes.
So definitely we would also want to
And
promote. In this example, you can be the buyer from our website, and we have given you the access. So it can be kind of like that. So
yeah.
the students can kind of get a view of that.
Yes, this is the course of embedded systems. I had bought it for my
Yes.
preparation as my friend was asking for it. So that NPTEL Hub has given me this access when I paid for them. When you use the ATIC 10 code, then you will be getting 10% discount. As you can see, this assignment one of the embedded system design. This is the second week. In this PDF, they will be having 12 weeks course assignments of previous. It will be help for you to reading for your course as well as for the main final exam. You can pass easily and as well as you can score more. As you agree, Sujay and Anand.
Absolutely. These kind of preparation is very much necessary for scoring good marks in the exam.
Yes, because so many people don't know about this.
Yes.
Assignments will be repeated in the final examination.
Yes.
Please unmute Sujay. Please unmute.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I've done 10 courses, right? So this is something that I've experienced over time. That a lot of those questions were, so the first time I gave in, I just saw my assignment set and I saw that about 7 to 8 questions were repeated. Next time I was in the next semester, I was like, okay, need to look at assignments more. So I saw that around 15, 20 questions were repeated. the next time when I did one more set, so like I did three sets for that particular examination, more than 20, 30 questions, 30 to 40 questions from the 50 questions were along the same lines. Not most of them were exactly repeated in the same manner, and some of them just with a change of values, the
Yes,
questions were repeated. So that is very helpful. And just like when we give our board exams, a lot of previous year board questions were repeated. So in a
yes,
similar
yes,
manner, this
exactly.
is what happens in NPTEL exams too.
Yes. Finally, you can give some or share some tips for the upcoming students who are going to give the NPTEL exam.
Sure. So what I would recommend is that pick courses that interest you, because the material is very exhaustive. There's a lot of material, and you need some sort of inherent motivation to actually go through the entire material when it's online. So there is no one forcing you, right? So there's
Yes,
a lot of content, you have to consume that content. So take
yes,
courses which interest you, and obviously you take something that interests you. The professors are the best that are possible in India, so they will give you the best of content, best of information, accurate information. So you will get a lot of experience. And also, these courses have a lot of value because these exams are proctored. You cannot cheat. It's very difficult to do anything illegal because they are proctored and done in a right manner. So
yes,
these
that is
certificates
exactly.
also hold a lot of value going forward. So prepare your best, go through your assignments and complete your material. I'm sure that you're going to do great.
Okay. How you gone through the my channel and no how you find my channel on YouTube, like how you interacted me? Can you explain?
Right. So I think a lot of time what happens is that we have doubts regarding our answers. So
Yeah.
we've seen the videos, we've seen the lecture content, we've solved the assignments, but there's a need for confirmation, a need to understand that all the answers are accurate or not. So then obviously we look for resources, and I think your channel is one of the most reliable ones, wherein all the answers have been accurate. We get a sort of confirmation that what we've done is right, and also other users. So that is something that brought us to your channel basically.
Okay.
Atik 10 is a channel that we remember that whenever we have to submit our assignments, obviously we do our assignments, but then we need to get it checked through Atik's videos. And there's a lot of you do your answers over different courses, right? So we
Uh,
usually end up finding our courses on your YouTube channel.
okay. Because it is like helping with new students on the NPTEL website. It's like something
Definitely,
pleasure.
definitely.
Definitely,
Right,
yes.
right, right. Definitely. You're doing a great job out there.
Can you briefly end up with your website, discussing about your website
Would you like to do that, Anand?
about NPTEL Hub?
Yeah, so yeah. So basically, the Swayam journey is not just about learning because we have college credits as well. It is also about the marks as well. So learning with marks requires practice, and for practice you need questions, 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 questions. That's the motto for cracking Swayam exams, and that is what NPTEL Hub is about. It is about providing questions that come in the exams, which can help you to get good marks. Of course, knowledge is everything. No, for knowledge the all the courses are available for free, but for the exam, for the marks, you need questions, and that is where NPTEL Hub is there. Of course, we have partnered with Atik 10 because throughout the years we have seen him grow, your channel grow as well, and we have followed your content for cross checking and all, and that is one of the reasons that we wanted to partner with you, because I think we both have the same idea where we want to help students to not only learn but also to get good marks in their exams. And that's what NPTEL Hub is about. It is creating a community where we provide materials for students to get good marks in exams. Yep.
Yes.
So I would also like to add that NPTEL Hub, those assignment sets, marks will obviously are of a very important part. And also when you've done your preparation, there's a need for revision. So
Yes,
those
exactly.
questions, so you need some sort of confirmation that your preparation is on track. And also these questions, as they are spread out across the entire content for that particular course, so you have the opportunity to actually understand if a particular segment of your preparation is lacking, or you need to work a bit more on particular segments. So those spread out questions, and they act like previous year questions for you. So then you also get to revise, and you also understand how your preparation is, and that sort of confirmation comes in for you that whether you are on the right track or not. And obviously that is sort of a booster. So once you're done with your preparation, you just can't keep reading the content again and again, right? So that even if you make your notes, so after a point that becomes boring, that becomes like a drudgery. So then at this point of time, those questions is what you solve again and again, and you get an understanding of where your preparation starts. So we look forward to more customers coming on NPTEL Hub.
Yes, it's like helping new students on getting the NPTEL hub and gaining more marks in their examination.
Yes,
Definitely,
definitely.
The
definitely,
Yes.
main thing I saw that previous year papers that they will help in scoring more marks. As we will be passed
Yes.
definitely.
as usual, you can go through your own assignments. But if you want to score
Right,
more and maximum 100 to 90%, then you need to
Yes.
go through the previous assignments compulsory.
definitely.
Without that, it is too difficult because it's a 12 weeks videos are so much long and it's like
Very exhausting. Yes,
Absolutely.
impossible thing when
Yeah.
we start preparation at the last minute.
right.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir, Sujay and Anand for joining us on sharing the NPTEL experience and as well as they are
Ah, thank you so
very
much.
new people who are going to give NPTEL exam. This year, so many
Right,
lecturers and faculty also are giving this NPTEL exam, as you have
right,
seen
right,
in your
right,
university also.
right.
Yes.
Yes. It is like boosting up new students and new courses.
Definitely, definitely.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, it was a
Yeah.
pleasure
Thank you so
meeting.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.